Wizards. Dudley.
2 points.
Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Jared Dudley.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Levine. He's guarded by Jennings. Smith, no luck.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you know, oh! Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
Here's Levine. And he gets it to go. Levine's got his first basket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Whiteside, the pass to Redick. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Well, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
He dishes it to Levine. Smith with it. Now Green defending.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
Pass to Porzingis. Another shot. He lays it in. Porzingis has got 6. The Pacers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Redick kicks to Whiteside. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Well, nobody really knew, Greg, what to make of Washington going into last year's playoffs. They came out strong with a big sweep against a pretty good Raptors team.
Yeah, how about taking them down 4 straight? And it was the first time a team has swept an opponent without.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays
Man,
up.
you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Green dishes to Jennings. The shot by Redick, no good. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to Dallas. And that one's good.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
And the jam by Whiteside.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Smith with it. Now Green defending.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded by Jennings. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, with Nerlens Noel coming out, we knew he'd be a plus shot blocker. He set the Kentucky single-game record with 12 in a game shot blocks. He also knew he had the chance to be a great rebounder. But we definitely knew he needed help with his shot, and that will continue on into next year.
Yeah, you know, he spent the year rehabbing that knee, but also spent that year correcting his shooting form. And we're not talking about just a tweak when it comes to shooting the basketball.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
He's guarded by Dudley. Just 5 on the clock. Can't get it to go. So Indiana will take it the other way.
And, you know, going back to Nerlens Noel's shooting, the improvements to his form look really good. Even better is that he hit 60% from the line as a rookie. That may not sound like a great start, but at this stage of his development, that's great progress.
Out to the right wing. No one near Henson as he lets it go. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Here's McDaniels. The three-pointer, no good.
You know, one caution I have about Noel's improved shooting, you don't want him to fall in love with jumpers. He did shoot only 46% from the field last year. Conversely, DeAndre Jordan shot 71% because he dunked everything and kept his head under the rim. It's a fine line between improving your game and playing within your limitations.
That one drops. He ties it up. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Henson kicks to McDaniels. Rebounded by Temple.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well. Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Verizon Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls. How about that, fans? Your Wizard Girls. Go on, give a hand.
It's stolen by Calderon. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center.
Get ready for your Wizard Girls.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. It's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through one.
On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Garrett Temple. Taj Gibson is out there with Quincy Pondexter. Then there's Calderon, and it's Mozgov in the center. Kicks to Gibson. It's stolen by Green. And the dunk by Evans.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
For three, Calderon. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
One thing about Jose Calderon, you could see the frustration in him last season playing a career-low 42 games, and his averages were down pretty much, Greg, across the board.
Yeah, and Kevin, he was brought in to kind of invigorate the Knicks' point guard position, but following a preseason calf injury, you know, he missed the team's first 13 games and never was able to really get going. Remember, coming into a new system where he had to learn how to play differently, and then after all that, you know, you have to shut him down because of that left Achilles.
Levine, good. Levine's got 6. Pacers trail by 3. Calderon has the open look. Rebound, Washington.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Temple the pass to Mozgov. He kicks to Gibson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gibson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Picked by Mozgov. Temple dishes to Gibson. Out left to the wing. Back to Calderon. The shot. Green with the rebound. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Porzingis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And he can't hit the second. And for Jared Dudley, a bit of a resurgence last season. Found a team he liked playing for, played much closer to his career numbers than the year before with the Clippers.
Yeah, and that's a great point. I mean, he turned back the clock in almost every category, and I think to your point, a lot of it has to do with the fit. He's on a team in a role that suits his talent, and I think you're going to see him continue to be consistent.
And Marshall kicks to Henson. There's the steal. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. Jennings.
2 points.
That puts them in the lead.
Brandon Jennings.
Jennings has got 5. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Indiana.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. For Indiana, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And, you know, going back to Jared Dudley, he helps you in so many different ways. He shoots a lot of threes, yet does so efficiently. He rebounds, he passes the ball. He'll get a little physical, too. He's a valuable vet to have in your locker room.
It's Jennings with the drive, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And you know what Jared Dudley's nickname was in college? The Junkyard Dog. I mean, for his toughness and that nose he has for the ball. 2 attributes that have served him greatly here at the next level.
Washington making some changes. Noel comes in for Porzingis, and it's Kaminsky in for John Henson. Indiana also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Calderon in for Brandon Jennings. The drive by Green. Mozgov. Dudley, no luck.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
And the Pacers call time here.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Whiteside's checked in for Indiana.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
It's Redick on the wing, looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 5. Green kicks to Dudley. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Dudley, no luck.
Oh, that's a tough 3-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Marshall passes to Noel. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tear that rim up, big fella.
Now here's Calderon. He's got 5. Right side a screen. Puts up a 3. And that's good. Jose Calderon for 3. Calderon's got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean,
And the first